I give you a more simple expression. You can modify this and also write, do I know any expression relating these quantities with capital G, mass of the earth, and that has to be calculated, or radius of the earth? Proper substitution, the answer can be arrived. Yes, earth is treated to be a sphere. So, volume. Hello students, my previous session we have finished, thoroughly discussed the conceptual aspects of the chapter gravitation. In my today's class, I'll work out a few numericals asked from this chapter, and all the numericals that I work out today are selected from the previous annual question papers. So do focus on this session. Again, practice the same problems which I will be executing today. My dear students, problems from this chapter are mainly focused from Newton's law of gravitation, expression relating acceleration due to gravity and gravitational constant, and most importantly, continuously problems are asked based on the variation of acceleration due to gravity, due to altitude, depth, and latitudes. And as we have done in our previous sessions, solving any problem depends upon how good I analyze the question, how good I collect the data, and from there I arrive at the unknown. So we start solving the problem. The first one. The problem says the force of attraction. He's giving us the force of attraction between two spheres. There are two spheres. ಎರಡು ಗೋಳಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Two spheres of mass 40 kg and 15 kg. So as the first part of the data, I have information about the mass. So now I start collecting the data. First, we will note down the mass of the two spheres. M1, which is 40 kg, and M2, which is 15 kg. And the force of attraction between these two spheres is 10 power minus 7 kg weight. F, force of attraction, 10 power minus 7 kg weight. But please do follow here. The unit for force is given to be kg weight. I told all throughout my calculations, I will be using SI units. So what is the SI unit for force? Good, Newton. How do I convert kg weight into Newton? Multiply by 9.8. So this is 9.8 into 10 power minus 7 Newton. So always remember, if force is given in terms of kg weight, multiply with small g 9.8 so that it is converted into Newton. And the center, the separation between the two spheres, distance between the two spheres is 0.2 meter. I have been asked to calculate the value of capital G, where capital G is nothing but gravitational constant. So my dear students, with this data given, the mass of the two spheres, F, force of attraction, R, distance of separation. Do I know any expression relating these quantities with capital G? Yes, Newton's law of gravitation, where we say F is equal to G m1 m2 by r square. That is what I told. Numericals in physics can be solved easily if you know the expressions. Depending on what data is given, depending on what has to be solved, the knowns and the unknowns, you have to equate them through a relation. So here I have used Newton's universal law. F equals G m1 m2 divided by r square. Or substituting, since G has to be calculated, manipulate this equation, modify this equation. So this is F into r square divided by m1 m2. You are not supposed to solve a problem without writing the suitable data. You have to write the suitable formula, then do the simplification. So when I substitute, value of F is 9.8 into 10 power minus 7. R square is 0.2 whole square divided by m1 is 40, m2 is 15. So when we simplify, 9.8 into 0.2 into 0.2 will give me 0.392 into 10 power minus 7. 40 into 15, 600. So when we simplify 0.392 divided by 600, it is nearly 6.653 into 10 power minus 11. Unit for force, Newton. R square, meter square, kg minus 2. So this is the answer we arrive. Once you know the formula, proper substitution, the answer can be arrived very, very easily. The next one. We have to calculate the mass of the earth. Mass of the earth. The data given is the value of gravitational constant, radius of the earth, and small g, which is acceleration due to gravity. So, data again. First, we write down the data. First, I write the value of capital G. Capital G, 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 meter square, kg minus 2. Radius of the earth, 6,400 kilometer, or into 3 meter. Again SI unit, kilo into 3. So kilometer irodrinda 6,400 into 3. Then value of small g, 9.8 meter per second square. With this, I have to calculate the mass of the earth. So again, do I know any expression which can relate all these parameters? Good. Relationship between small g and capital G. So we have small g equals Gm by R square. What is capital G? Yes, it is gravitational constant. What is M? Mass of the earth, and that has to be calculated. R, radius of the earth. So on simplification, M is G R square divided by capital G. So this is equal to 9.8 into 6,400 into 10 power 3 whole square. So mgr square divided by 6.67 into 10 power minus 11. Or to simplify it further, make it very simple. This is 9.8 into 64 into 10 to the power 2, 10 to the power 3, 10 to the power 5 whole square divided by 6.67 into 10 power minus 11. On simplification, the mass of the earth turns out to be 6 into 10 to the power 24 kg. Nodi makle mat puna how simple we are arriving at the solutions. Next one. Please mark this, very important. Such problems are continuously repeated in the examination. I have to find acceleration due to gravity. First case, at a height 3,200 kilometer above the surface of the earth. Again, radius of the earth is given, g is given. So first, I will solve part A of this problem, where I have to find acceleration due to gravity at a height 3,200 kilometer above the surface of the earth. So part A, we are solving with respect to altitude, where he says height is 3,200 kilometers, so into 3 meters. Radius of the earth 64 into 10 power 5 meters. So in the previous problem, I have shown how it is 64 into 10 power 5, 6,400 kilometers. Kilo irodrinda 64 into 10 power 5 ant bardidini. Now what is the expression for acceleration due to gravity at a certain height from the surface? G dash is G 1 minus 2h by r. If you remember, acceleration due to gravity at a height h above the surface of the earth, G dash equals G 1 minus 2h divided by r. But I give you a more simple expression. You can modify this and also write G dash equals G r divided by r plus h whole square. Binomial simplification ant karitivi. G dash is G into r divided by r plus h whole square. Substituting, G is 9.8, r 64 into 10 power 5, again 64 into 10 power 5 plus this h also I write in terms of 10 power 5 so that the powers can be simplified. So 32 into 10 power 5. So on simplification, 4.36 meter per second square. Please take your books. Once the session is done, rewind it. The same problems, same values. Again, you substitute, work it out. Solving them will be very easy. B, I have to calculate a depth 8 kilometers below the surface of the earth. Now the problem is with respect to depth 8 kilometers below the surface of the earth. So we know here G dash is G 1 minus h divided by r. This is equal to G 1 minus h into 10 power 3, 6,400 into 10 power 3. ನಾನು 6,400 ಯಾಕೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡೆ? Why did I retain 6,400? So that the powers become same and cancelled. Value of G is 9.8. So G dash approximately turns out to be 9.79 meter per second square. So this is with respect to height and this is with respect to depth. Next, what should be the angular speed of the earth? Angular speed andreno? Omega. He is asking me to calculate omega so that the body lies on the equator may appear weightless. Body lying on the equator appears weightless. Now, this is a problem which is related to variation of acceleration due to gravity at the latitude. So we have at the latitude, G dash is G minus omega square r cos theta. So G dash is the acceleration due to gravity at the latitude. And very clearly where? Which place on earth? It is given to be equator. And at the equator, theta is 0 degrees. So what happens to this expression? G dash is G minus omega square r. And again, very clearly, what is the condition given? The body should be weightless. So, if the body has to express weightlessness, G dash should be 0. ನೋಡಿ, ಒಂದ್ರ ಹಿಂದೆ ಒಂದು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. At the equator, because it is mentioned in the problem, theta is 0. So G dash is G minus omega square r. The body should feel weightless. So G dash is 0. So this expression becomes G equals omega square r, or omega is asked, which is root of G by r. G is 9.8, r 64 into 10 power 5. So the answer is 1.25 into 10 power minus 3 radian per second. Use your calculators. I've given you the hints. I have given you the substitutions. Check for the last answer. Next one. Here I'll just give the hint and you will solve the problem. You have to calculate the density of the earth. Again, radius of the earth is 6,400 kilometers. G is 9.8 meter per second square. Capital G is given. Now we know density is mass divided by volume. So basically, density is mass divided by volume. Basic definition for density. With this data given, can I calculate the mass of the earth? Very simple. Small g is capital G me by r square. So from this, mass of the earth will be g r square by capital G. So I have got the mass of the earth. What is volume? Yes, earth is treated to be a sphere. So volume of the sphere 4 by 3 pi r cube. Substitute. You will have the value of density. This is one assignment which I'm giving you all. So you saw, students, if your concept is good, if you know relations, fine. Substituting and simplification is very, very easy. In my next session, I'll come with a set of more numericals on gravitation. Until then, practice. Have a nice time. Thank you.